My name is Przemysław Sobiech. I'm working at the University of Varna and Mazur on veterinary faculty on Department of Internal Diseases. I would like to say something to you about the most important veterinary topics for me. First one is selenium deficiency, because I make my research work on these microelements. And second one, maybe a few words about ketosis. As you know, ketosis is a very common disorders of dairy herds, of dairy cattle, and ketosis means that it's elevation in the blood, elevation of ketone bodies, including beta-hydroxybutyrate. And ketosis, we can divide it on two parts: subclinical ketosis and clinical ketosis. Normally, prevalence of subclinical ketosis is much higher than clinical, and in Europe we can find in many countries different prevalence of subclinical ketosis. And I can say that in Poland, for instance, now we have about 45% prevalence of subclinical ketosis in the dairy herds. So it is disease which costs a lot of money from the farmers. So subclinical ketosis we can recognize after measurement of beta-hydroxybutyrate level in the blood, and such interesting value is this, that this parameter in the cattle, in the dairy cattle before parturition, should not exceed 0.8 millimole per liter of serum, and after parturition should not exceed 1 millimole per liter serum. If it exceeds from 1 to 1.4, we can say that we have subclinical ketosis. If it exceeds more than 2 millimoles per liter, we can say that we have clinical ketosis. Subclinical ketosis is connected with high-yielding cows and minimize very often produce of milk and cost a lot of money for the breeders. So we should prevent and we should treat this disease, and in our country we treat it by administration of glycopropylene, and it is rather effective. And I would like to say about a new tool which can be used for prevention and treatment of subclinical ketosis. It's a new drug which is called monenzyme, and you administer this monenzyme 3 weeks before parturition, and it started to be effective during the parturition, and just after parturition started to protect all animals, all cows, which is administered against subclinical ketosis, and it is active until 90 days after the parturition. So in the most important time for the high-yielding cow in transition period, this drug is really effective. We have good experience with using this monenzyme in the bolus to prevention subclinical ketosis. Clinical ketosis is more serious disorder and makes firstly some problems with general health of the cow, and during clinical ketosis you may even detect ketone bodies not only in the blood, elevated level of these ketone bodies, but also in urine and also in the milk.